Hi there, Rick here. Okay, here's something I wanted to show everybody is I am remaking my plates for my plasma shielding of my windows in my home or trailer, whichever you want to call it. So these pieces of plate, they sat in a hot caustic bath for roughly 7 days. And what I mean hot caustic is they were submerged in a hot setup of caustic and let to cool down, and I let them set in that tub for 7 days, almost 9 days actually. Then I stood them up into this apparatus. I set up the caustic again, added the hot water. Now we're in the steaming end of it. It steamed, and now I have been draining the voltage every day for the last 14, 16 days now. I believe we're 16 to 20. I didn't write it down, but I'm pretty close. But anyways, so what I'm doing is I saw Carolina did this, and that is we've got a little wire connected to our chicken wire down on the bottom. And I hooked that up to a little tracer lead to my meter, my multimeter. I have my multimeter set at 200 millivolts, which is right down here, 200 millivolts on the DC scale. And that way we're able to drain our voltage right. So you can see that's just in the picture there. So then I take my red lead, because my black lead is my ground. My ground is grounding off to the chicken wire. And I just take my red lead and I touch the plate for 10 seconds. And you can see over here the power voltage, the amperage jumping up and down. Voltage jumping up and down, excuse me. I touch the plate for a count of 10. Sometimes I do it twice, and I'll touch one end of the plate and then touch the other end of the plate. And I count to 10, knowing that it's draining that voltage down on that, which is allowing the nano layers to collapse and start building a thicker and thicker layer on top of that. The other thing you're going to see in here is this is a piece of zinc. It goes through the same process as the copper as far as nano coating with me. Hot caustic bath, hot caustic steam through the drying process of draining the voltages down. Every 5 to 6 hours is what is recommended by the foundation. So I just touch each one. You can see some of it we're pulling over 100 milliamps on these. And I pull it off of that. Now, I have seen that Carolina has lined them all up on one piece of metal, and then she connects to this strip of metal right on the outside of the box. But I'm going to verify if that is a good way, because you can see here, if I just touch the chicken wire that's connecting the top, I'm taking all of the voltage across all of those plates and draining it. Does it work better? I'm not sure. So I've been touching each one individually, and I do it twice. And all I do is I just come by and I just let that little node set right on there. Count to 10. Sometimes I'll leave it longer. I've even tried to drain the voltage out completely. I cannot on some of them. You can't. It just will not come out completely. So then I'll just move it to the next one. And you'll see we're draining the voltage out of it, allowing the nanostructures to build on there. And again, I just go by and touch each one. And then I have health pins up here. And with those, I'll touch them individually. That way I'm draining the voltage on those all the way across. And then you see over here, I have little springs. And again, I'll touch those individually. And that way the voltage all gets drained out on them. But I just go through my process. Like I say, I do it, well, I've been laxant on this. I do it once or twice a day. What is recommended is every 5 to 6 hours, drain the voltage down. And I believe if you do that wholeheartedly, your nano layers are going to build very nicely. It's going to build quickly. And you're going to have a nice structure of nano layer on top of that copper. So I just wanted to show you how I'm doing that. Hope that helped people. Again, I'll talk to you soon. Take care.